morning, it's Mary. Well, I'm gonna start out with another video, and I wanted to do something with this pretty necklace that I have on and earrings to go with it. So you'll see, keep on watching and you'll see what I'm coming up with. So this is my primer. I already have put moisturizer on my skin, been out for a walk, walked the dogs, came back in and decided I put some makeup on for the day. And I wanted to show you because I was looking through my palettes for a certain look that I haven't done yet, a color, and I was inspired by the Fairy Tale book, and I was inspired to do a light color, kind of like a silvery white. I'm just going to put some of this primer even on my eyelids a little bit. It is the Smashbox primer, which I love. This one seems to be the best for my skin type. I know not everyone is the same, so bear in mind, I'm aware that, some people might not like this one as their first choice. I love this one as my first choice because it makes everything so, how do you say, if you can imagine having no bumps and no rough edges. It's all smoothed out. And I like that feeling because then when I put my makeup on, it's really going to lay flat and stick to the skin really nice. That's what it does for me. Even when I go outside and it's 100 degrees and I sweat, the makeup stays on. So yay for Smashbox. They made a nice primer for me. Okay, so next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put on my moisturizing CC cream by It Cosmetics. Now I find this one to be a very good everyday makeup look because it goes on so easily and so smooth, so nicely. The color, what the color does, it's kind of amazing because I wear light medium, and what the color does is when you put it on, it goes right with your skin color. And I don't know how they have that type of science to be able to do that, but you could see as I put this on, it's a little more brown than my skin tone. My skin tone is more pale and peachy or pink, either one, if you please. If you pick either one, peachy or pink goes good for me. But brown and yellow is not my undertone. But when you see after this dries, you won't see that color. You are gonna see my skin tone and my pinkish coral come out from underneath, if that's, you know what I mean? So what I found with this particular foundation is, if I order light medium, that's a good shade for me. If I order light, it's very light and it goes for the girls that have like the porcelain skin. But I don't have like a porcelain skin because I live in a sunny part of the country and I'm out walking the dogs, so I do get a little bit of color, thank God. And color is health too, remember that. When you have color, it shows that you have health. So what I'm gonna do is see how nice that went on, like in no time flat. It went on really nice. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take one extra pump and I'm gonna go right here by my cheeks, because I find if any part wears off, it's right here under my cheeks. And part of the reason for that is, for you that wear glasses as well as myself, once you put your glasses on, you can get that ridge if it's not dried down enough. So sometimes if you put your glasses on before your makeup is completely dry, and I think it probably takes 30 to 40 minutes for it to completely dry down. I don't use a powder because as you're older, I've tried the powders, and what they do is they kind of dull the luminance of my natural skin, and they make me look older and more drawn out, if that's possible. Yeah, so I don't use the powders. But I did get the cream to powder from It Cosmetics, and it came with a really nice brush. It's cream to powder, and it comes with this brush. So what I plan to do is in the summer, if I sweat or I'm out working in the heat, if I want to just come in where it's cool and put my makeup back on where it's kind of worn off a little bit, that's what I'm going to use this summer. I'm going to use that for the summer to make my foundation stay on all day, even if I'm out in 105-degree heat. Now, I do work out of the car, so I'm not outside very long, not like a postal person that's got to be out all day. And so I'm in and out, and I try to have a car with good air conditioning, so I do have that. So, but even at 110 degrees, your makeup can get a little bit, if you wipe your face or you wipe the sweat off your face. So that's what I plan to do for summer. What we could do is I can open it up and we can see what it's like now. I got the color light. It's not light medium. In this it was fair and then light and then medium. So they didn't have a light medium, which is classically the color that I would use is light medium. So let's see. Here it comes out of there. Now it's got a beautiful packaging. Look at that. That's so nice. And then, oh, okay, I used the sponge on it a few times. I have used this before, and I've used the sponge with it. So let's see. Let's just try this and see if this doesn't like kind of settle down my foundation, so that if I'm out today and it does, they said 86 degrees, so I'm not expecting it to be 100 today. 86 is supposed to be the high. Okay, so I'm just going to dab a little bit of this powder foundation on it. I'm just going to go and dab in a few places here because today I want my foundation to stay on, and I know I'm going to be out in the sun. Oh, that does make a nice finish, doesn't it? That's just beautiful. And it really keeps my nose covered, because sometimes my nose, the makeup will come off my nose from wearing, again, glasses or sunglasses. Wow, that does, it's kind of like doubling down on my face makeup. Really nice. It came out really nice, didn't it? I'm enjoying this. Let's see. We're gonna see how this one works. This is the It Cosmetics, and I love the formula, and I love it that if you're older, I'm gonna be 70 next year. If you're older, it does keep your skin looking really nice. Okay, I'm happy about that. That is really nice. And you see on my brush, it stayed nice and dry. I like that brush. It's got a very wide base, so it does put your makeup on really nice. And then in the container, you have this like aeration thing where air can get through. Nice. That is so nice. That's It Cosmetics. I'm going to use this all summer long. Help me to keep my makeup on when I'm out in 100-degree heat. Okay, so next thing I'm going to do is prime my eyes and get them ready. So I got this pretty vulgar eye primer, but I think before I do that, I'm always putting on my trusted white base. I'll show you how I get my base on. I use a brush like this. You can see it's got a pretty good brush. And I just tap it like this, and I go on and put my base on. All right, so I'm going to jump off the camera and do my brows and come back with my Storybook palette. So you're going to see how I'm going to do the rest of my look, and see how I prime my eyes with the white. I do that so that, especially for today, I'm going to use a light color on my eyeshadow. So I really want it to pop, and I want it to have the full expression of color that I can get from the powder. So in order not to have it dulled down, I'm using this white. It's made by Tarte, and it's the white paint pot. So I think it was, I bought it on sale a couple of years ago, and it was, I think it was $12. but it's been well worth it because I have used this in almost every video. So, okay, hang on now. I'll be right back with my brows done. We'll get the rest of this look going. Okay, just a minute. All right, I'm done. Okay, so now I'm back, and I have my eyes all primed, and I have my brows on. So, I was inspired with this necklace to pick out a color to like go with it and make it look really nice. So I went back into my Fairy Tale cosmetic book, Storybook Cosmetics. I got this from my Boxy Lux, I think, a couple months ago, and I hadn't used it because I wasn't like wanting to do it has the blues and the corals. But the color that I was inspired to wear with this necklace is this right here, this silver. I think it's going to work pretty well. I don't think it's a topper color. Let's just move you a little closer so you can see me do the eye look. Okay, is that better? Okay, now for my transition color, I think I am going to use this like neutral color. Okay, let's see if that works for me. Yes, that does work. Nice. Let's use this neutral color as my transition right over here and up here. And I don't need a lot of it because it really does have good payout. And then I go up like this on the corner. Okay, let's try this again on the other side. And it doesn't seem to have fall out too bad. It's pretty much staying on the brush. Okay, so this is going to be my transition color, which is just about the match to my skin color. So that looks pretty natural and nice. Okay, so we got that almost all laid down here. Just going to put a little more and make sure I have every spot with this color, like that and like that. Really nice. It's really a beautiful subtle color. Going back in with the angled brush, I'm going back and I'm going to try the beautiful silver color. See how much comes out on the brush? Let's see how this does on the lid. Oh, beautiful. Inner corner and here. All right. Really pretty. It really does put a large presence of the silver right on the lid. As you can see, it goes on so nicely. Now, okay, now I'm going to add some to the inner corner right here and right here. All right, that is so pretty. Now we got to pick a color to go as a complementary color for my lower lashes, and I think we're going to use these blues in here also. I could use the light blue in the beginning of the eye and the darker blue towards the corner. And then I can also build up my corner and build up the look. Wow, that is so pretty. Just admire how pretty that comes out. That's a great color in the Storybook Cosmetics. I haven't seen that color in too many palettes. It's kind of unusual to have a silver with a blue-gray tone, huh? It's really pretty. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is going to grab my smaller brushes. And let's see. Here's my blending brush for the smaller areas. That's my blending brush. But what I want to do is I want to go in with this darker blue. Let's start with the lighter blue. Let's be let's be a little more cautious and start with the lighter blue and do that on the inner corner of my eye. As you can see, I'm going through a lot of color, a lot of brushes to figure out which one. That's the lighter but very small brush, okay? For the inner corner right here. It's a shimmer, so it's a little bit, it can be a little bit harder to lay it down. Okay. It's really pretty though. I'm just going to add a little bit right there because we're going to go deeper into the darker color next. That looks so pretty, right? Oh, beautiful. Let's try the inner corner on the left eye now. Lower lash. Okay, and then let's put it on the outer part of my left lash. Pretty. It's really a beautiful color. Really pretty blue. Okay, now, taking one of my little wipes from the dollar store. Going to keep using this small angled brush, and I'm going to go into the darker blue. And I'm going to start it right here, and I'm going to have a V. You just draw a V like this. See how you do? You just draw a V. And that gives you your outline of your darker color. Now, let's see. And then we're going to come down here on our lower lid, and we're going to go back here with the darker blue from about the midpoint out, and then we're going to take it up. Now I'm going to deposit some color here because I want a little bit of the blue to come up, but not a whole lot. I want a little bit of the blue to come up a little bit higher in my transition color here. Trying to blend it out just like this. It takes a little bit. You can see now it's starting to move up. It takes a little bit of work, but it does move up. Just keep blending it there, and the brush moves it up. Now I'm thinking I need to move it up a little higher. Let's try putting a little more pigment right there. Okay, and out to here. I like that blended look, just like that. And then we're going to darken up this corner a little bit more. And just a little tiny bit going over to the center of the eye here. And just a little bit above the crease. How's that? That, with my lashes on, it's going to look really nice once I get my lashes on. Okay, that's just the, right now we're just building the look of the eye. And we're building it one step at a time. Let's go back into the silver and put it on my inner lash like this. Oh, okay. Got a little bit of the blue there, but we can just go over that. Remember, if you make a mistake, it's not the end of the world. Just keep working. Just keep moving your brush and stay calm, and you can fix almost every mistake you make. All right, that's good, right? Really pretty, really pretty. I'm really liking this color. And I like the way it angles out and up. And it's not too much. You can just see it's slightly blue. So let's go ahead and complete this other eye. I'm going to complete this other left eye and come back with my lashes on, and we'll finish up my video with bronzer, blush, and lipstick. Okay, almost done. Okay, I'm back with my lashes on. You can see that I put the colors pretty much, I made the colors quite vibrant. Started out with the silver and then ended up with the surrounding blue color. I thought it was really pretty. And so in order to keep with the palette, I'm going to take this brush and go in and use this color as my blush. Good amount comes off. That's my blush. And you might ask me, why do you do that? Well, the reason I'm doing it with this color is because I want to stick with the tones that the palette has generated for me. They've done that for me, so I love those tones. Okay, got my blush on. Then I have my Park Avenue Princess. That is what I'm going to use for my bronzer. I'm sorry, one second. Here's my bronzer. It's the Park Avenue Princess. You can see there's a lot of beautiful colors in there. I'm going to use the one that's the warmest, which is the second one over. I'm going to use that one, and I'm going to apply with that one with kind of a smaller brush like this, because I want to go in about this much width and go in. And I think this one's going to have a lot of nice payout because it is a brand name. It's from Too Faced. Beautiful. Alright. See how it appeared first it was too much? But you see how when I buffed it into the skin, it all went in so nice? So don't be afraid. Okay, now here's my one for up here. I'm going to start up here in the forehead, generate a little color. Then I'm going to come down here. I'm going to come down along the side of my face here and just buff some more of that into the skin, just like that. And see how nice that makes it look? Oh, perfect, right? It's perfection in a palette. Perfection in a palette. Okay, left side now. Okay, I'm using the viewfinder. So, alright, now let's go this way and come down and then just build that right into the skin, right like that. Let's see if we got to get some more. Just a little bit more. And oh yes, I can see I need to blend it in over here and down here a little bit more. That comes out nice, doesn't it? Comes out really nice. I can see I need to add a little bit more to this side of the face. This part did really nice. And I like using this brush. It's a great size brush. Now I'm going to go back into the blush and I'm going to add a little bit of blush to my, I like to keep the plastics on my makeup and they stay fresh and moist. So dry out here. I'm going to go back to my blush. Well, guess where I'm going to put the blush? Right up here. I'm going to add some color right up here to my forehead. Since I got the bronzing on either side, I just want to add some color to my forehead. And then here, and down my nose. Okay, so now we're ready for our highlighter. And for our highlighter, I got this beautiful highlighter in this Too Faced palette right here. I got this one at TJ Maxx for $16.99 versus 30 some. Got it like half price. So what color should we use, huh? I think the pink one is going to be really pretty with this look. Oh yes, really pretty with this look. And it's not too much highlight, which is good. I don't really want it to be too much highlight and kind of take over the look. So here we go. Oh, that's so pretty. It gives such a nice blush of highlighting color. Yes, it's got a little bit of shimmer in it too, where it shines, and I just love that. I always like to take it to the corner, outer corner of my eyes here. Blend that all, see how that blends in? Really nice. Okay, little white for my nose. Just under the eye to highlight it a little bit. Just like that, so pretty. Okay, now I've got my highlighter on. So the next thing I'm going to do to finish off this look is add my lipstick. And I have picked out a lipstick that, since this is such a pretty blue, I thought that I better go with a pretty pink color for my lipstick. So I have this matte color. It's from last summer. Really pink. Really pretty. A nice dose of pink to go with the blues. And if they say, you know, oh, this look is too much, you're almost 70 and you're putting all this makeup on, just tell them that you simply ran out of antacids. But anyway, let's try a little Fenty gloss to make the lips shine a little bit, as well as having that beautiful pink color. Oh, that's so pretty. Oh man, she makes a really nice lip gloss. That's beautiful. Really nice and glossy, and makes the pink pop more. So now I'm gonna wipe this off like a little bit so I don't have the lipstick color too much on there. Put it back into the bottle. For my next time, if I want to wear coral color, it won't be full of pink lip in there. Okay, ooh, that is pretty. So anyway, this finishes my look. Don't blame me. If you want to blame anybody, blame the Storybook Cosmetics for having this beautiful silver color, which was the theme of my whole look. And to combine with the silver, I used the blues that were in here, and I used the blush, this pink, corally pink for the blush. So I got quite a bit of makeup on just from this one palette. And when I did my lower lash, I put the blue on from the palette, but I also took this Wet n Wild color and ran it along my lower lash on top of the blue colors too. This one has always been a favorite of mine for lower lash especially. It's just beautiful. The color blue is so pretty. Alright then, I hope you liked this video, and I hope you'll come back and watch for more. And the next time I'm going to do a full face with Avon, and I'm going to also list where you can purchase the Avon, and I want to show you, this is my necklace from Avon. This was $19.99 for the necklace and the earrings. So this all inspired me to do this look with the white top that I have on, and the necklace and the earrings. So there we go. One piece of jewelry can inspire a lot of change in this world. Okay, so anyway, you have a great day, and come back and watch for my next video.